Last time we did Franny Stein, mad scientist. We're going to read the next chapter today. Let's go there. I'm in the victory place. Yeah, here it is. There it is. Let's go just keep that ruler there. The little Sue and Sue. Franny walked into her lab. Took one look at her and brought her smoky fangs. Her soft bat, Franny smiled a bit. Agar always knew what she wanted even before she asked. Dogs are like that, she thought. So she's very sad. And that was the picture. Like, I just like claimed the dog with anger. And her mama or that teacher was talking about it. She sat down on her chair, but jumped right back up with a squeal when she realized she sat on her claymelon. I didn't even see him there. Amazing how he could change to look like whatever he needs to, she said to herself. She sat back down, cuddly up to Smoky Face, and had a think. Her parent interrupted the quiet with a perfect imagination of Franny's squeal. Franny didn't like to be mocked, but it was hard not to admire how quickly this bird could make any sort of sound it wanted. Quite a talented Franny said. There they are. Franny, oh, this is the wrong page. Suddenly, Franny sprang into her feet. Suddenly, standing, Spooky Frank's flying. That's it, she howled, and Augur ran for cover. A howling mad scientist can be a very bad thing. Sensing what people want, looking at any way you need to, sounding like whatever you want. To the answers are here. They are all right here in the lab. Franny started investigating her curious machines. Her fantastic mad scientist brain racing ahead to next step, and the one after that. Longer to fetch me, why swirling machine, making a strange bedfellow. Franny took DNA samples from Lodger, the parrot, and the Caroline, and she tossed them into her new improved harmonic combiner. These animals had the special abilities to sense feelings, mimic, and change appearance, and Franny wanted those abilities. Oh my god. That's her. Take all of that. Her calculations would have been convincing, so she drew a little sample from Cobra for its ability to manipulate its prayer, and a specimen from a spider for its ability to lecture things to its web. Hot peppers, hot yuck. Ew, ew, ew. Crusty junk, snake feet, slug pie mix. Crusty junk. Very cool. Ooh. And some other things. Eek. Those are all people's stuff. Right now she's taking hot peppers. Merchant meat. She gave her calculations nerves of steel so it wouldn't get nervous when it spoke in front of people. She added a handful of spicy peppers to give her calculations a fire in its belly. A fire in the belly means that it will be really want to win, she explained to Roger. Oh my god, that's bad. That would be so spicy. Franny added a dash of parsley and a scrap of carpet. She ate and she should eat a strong gasp on her inhalations, she said with a grin, and the carpet will make it a agent on where people stand. Franny threw a few switches and that urgently began to cracky. The pushed a big lever and the iron rollers turned into uncoiling a strange floppy piece of fabric onto the floor. So let's go see the strange floppy piece. Here it is, the strange floppy piece. It looked like a big gray bed sheet, but it was warm and soft like skin. When Frank touched it, it wiggled and twitched. It was warm and soft like... I think it likes to be trickled, Franny said, and she dragged the bedsheet over to her sewing machine. Roger held a portion of Franny and watched her cut the sew for hours with each switch. It looked like Franny might be assembling one of her typical monsters, except that this thing had no guts, no spinny, and only a very tiny brain. Before Lager could respond, the skin... Oh, Mr. Wrong. Finally, it was complete. Logger wait until you get load of this, she said. And Logger got a load of it. It wasn't really a monster. It was a sort of a costume, or maybe was more like a skin or a hide. Franny began slipping it on. Okay. As she stepped into it, it seemed a bit taller right away, and her arms seemed longer. She pulled up a hood and stood up front of Lodger, mulling her strange baggy suit. What do you think? She said, her voice muffled inside the skin. Started, and then a different. Before Logger could respond, the skin began to change shape. Sensing that, Logger found it scary and disorienting. The skin quickly took on the appearance of Miss Weasley, the host of Logger's favorite TV show. Let me see it. How did it change? It went like normal, then her eyes were turning, and her hair, her body a little bit, and then she turned into that girl. Roger didn't know what to think. Part of him knew was Franny, but part of him wanted to believe that Miss Weasley had come to her house to visit. It works, Franny shouted. After her, the voice came out sounding just like Miss Weasley. It can sense exactly what somebody's body thinks or feeling, and it becomes whatever they want. They want to be. It's the person, can't they? I have been created the friended date. So let's see what they. Oh my goodness. And we're at the next chapter. Next time we'll read the next chapter. So goodbye, guys. Put the next chapter through. And we'll read the next part tomorrow. Goodbye.